Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Good morning to you. It's 9:32 a.m. The New York session just opened. First candle here you can see is a 3-minute candle on the right-hand side. I'm going to move that over to a 1 minute, 2 minutes, and now a 1 minute. Yeah, cycling down to the 1 minute chart. I'm going to watch this with a little bit more intensity here. This is the Dow. Just watching the open. I don't typically trade in the first 10 minutes of the open unless something very compelling strikes me. See, we've tapped here. I'm going to remove this zone marker. We've now tapped into that zone. Driving down a bit. Let's take a look at the S&P as well. Interesting. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, here is just revise my zones. Clean traffic up here. And now the NASDAQ rallying pretty hard here. 73-point move. All right, guys, I'm going to watch this. Back to the S&P, trying to break above here. Dow going the opposite direction. The sisters will be a telling picture. The three sisters, for those of you who are new, three sisters are the NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow, side by side. 1 minute charts with VWAP. Messy here on the open. Very messy and sloppy. So rallying strongly on the NASDAQ, doing something in the middle with the S&P. We actually sold off on the Dow, and now we're into a bearish candle again on the 1 minute with a very bullish candle on the NASDAQ. This is a messy, divergent open, and I'm going to put you on pause, and I'll bring you back if anything materializes here. Pause now. And we're back here, guys, watching this divergence continue. Rallying S&P, rallying Dow, and now selling off NASDAQ, at least for now. These are all 1 minute charts. And back on pause. All right, guys, we're back here watching the Dow. Interesting pullback here on the 30-minute chart, wicking down. See a big wick rejection area there in that fresh zone in the bottom left-hand side. Watching the 1 minute chart now. I'm also watching the three sisters at all times right here, guys, to see what these other players are doing. Moving into a double top on the NASDAQ, waning momentum on the 30-minute, and now breaking of structure. Here we go, guys, selling. Limit order right there. I need to pull back. Not going to happen. If we get a pullback to that line, I will take it. It doesn't look like it's going to go without me here. That's okay. Nice move. Just got a little distracted there and did not catch it in time. We see that I'll hit 30, it would have been 30 points here. Kind of my standard trade at this time of the day. All right, so I'm going to keep watching here. Excuse my voice, by the way, guys. It's very dry air in here today, as I often struggle with here in my office, and I appreciate your patience with me. This is not a trade, by the way, guys. It was a trade idea that I did not execute upon. Was not able to get that entry. Just to be clear, So you know the mindset behind it was here, break of that blue candle you see there on a failed rally attempt while watching these as well, right? The sisters shorting the weakest one back to VWAP. Deleting the marker, it's completely irrelevant at this point. Maybe another opportunity here. Very interesting opening candle here on the 30-minute down below. I'll try to tell you exactly what I'm doing here before I do it. Watching the three sisters. Divergence again. I'm really watching the interplay between the NASDAQ and the Dow here, guys. So even though I've switched away from the Three Sisters chart, I have it on a different monitor. Whoops. Try that again. Here we go. I have it on a different monitor, so I'm watching this at all times. But I want to show you the trading grid. I can't show both screens at the same time, unfortunately. But I'll always refer back to it so you can see what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking it. I know from feedback that's what viewers are very concerned about, and not concerned about, are very interested in. That's their biggest concern, is how do I think about this price action when you're looking at the Three Sisters, like right now, what's happening here in the NASDAQ. So I'll try to explain it to you at all times. Watching, guys, here for a short. Not yet. This is not a live order. I just want to get the marker ready. No trades today so far. Of course, it's only 9:49. I was looking at a couple things in the pre-market, but did not catch my fancy enough. I rarely trade the pre-market, as you'll see from my nearly 500 videos on YouTube. Still watching. NASDAQ rounding over. Watch this. See this here? NASDAQ, S&P, Dow. Here we go, guys. Getting ready now. Sell stop, guys. Sell stop limit live right now. Sell stop live. Bear with me. Just over on my own platform here so I can enter this trade with you. I'm not triggered in, guys. I know you can see this marker here, but that's not where my actual order is on my platform. It's below this wick, just down here. Let me try to place that right there. And since that is so close, I'm happy to show my actual entry on my platform if anybody's interested. I always want to make sure I'm very, very clear about everything that I'm doing here. So I'm using TradingView, what you see here, as my charting display platform, but I use another broker to enter my orders, and so the charting is a little bit different. TradingView is amazing. I mean, it's incredible charting software. The charting platform with my broker is not very good at all, unfortunately. But the executions and fees are amazing, so that's why I use them. Yeah, you can see these are equal lows here, right? That's why I didn't get triggered in. This idea is waning now, and I'll show you why. Now all of a sudden we're getting strength in the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the Dow. So synchronous behavior telling us one thing, going up. And as long as that continues, I won't be interested in the short. Excuse me. But I also won't get triggered in because the price has to drop below here in order to trigger me in, right? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, live order still, guys. Live order here. I would like to see the NASDAQ cooperating here. But it's struggling at this, call it a micro triple top if you like. And then S&P at double top here. Seeking to break through, but struggling. And a failure to make a new high here on the Dow, the weakest of the three. And so I'm looking to potentially short the weakest of the three. Let me, here we go, guys. Watching closely. Copy. There we go. And I'm in. I'm triggered in now. Risking 27 to make 40. And now we wait. Kind of a sloppy morning here, but this is a nice entry. I'm comfortable with it. I would like to see more from the NASDAQ and at this triple top. So it's the whole point behind this trade is that this will struggle to get through, potentially. Struggling here at the double top after this big surge on the open. Big surge on the open with NASDAQ. And then this failure to make a new high. It looks like it wants to now, though. That could work against me. We'll see here. Staying with it. Still in. My stop on my platform is at 663, which actually is what I'm showing here. It doesn't mean the candles will form exactly the same way on both, although it should be very, very close, and it typically is. Now rounding over, I want to show you this NASDAQ, S&P, and the Dow. I'm hoping that this weakness in the S&P and NASDAQ will weigh on the Dow as well and bring us down here a little bit. I'm not asking for too much here, guys. 40 points just to this point of rejection from earlier, just off the open. Patience. I'm just going to show you something here. Let me expand this. Driving down now, guys. I just wanted to show you where my stop is here on my own platform. You see that there? Right above that wick at 663, 33,663, right there, and did not get triggered, did not get taken out, still in that trade. Just want to be very clear. I know that there are some CFD platforms that if you even get remotely close to the stop, you'll get triggered in by spread, and thankfully my broker does not do that. I've almost never seen that, as a matter of fact, and I'm grateful for that. Don't trade CFDs. I'm sorry, I'm saying I don't trade CFDs. I know many do, and that can be a problem for these lesser known brokers. All right, watching, guys, watching. Sloppy, messy, sluggish, sleepy, goofy, snoozy, all those things right now. Whippy, So the NASDAQ was dropping fairly hard while the Dow was rallying. Obviously problematic. Really being very patient here, guys. So the daily is a bullish color. In other words, it's a white candle, but more or less doji, fairly indecisive at this point. We've had a rejection, zone rejection here on the 30-minute chart, and that's behind the. So this is a zone reversal trade, by the way, guys. In terms of categorizing, I do zone break trades, zone reversals, and trend continuation trades. Those are my three types: zone breaks, zone reversals, like you're seeing sort of happening here, and trend continuation trades. Those are the only three trades I do for my day trading. I do a whole lot more for my swing and position trading, but I don't talk about that yet on my YouTube channel or in my Telegram group. That will be a whole different area of study that will be coming relatively soon, I hope, to the YouTube video near you or to the Telegram channel near you. But a very different set of things to think about and to incorporate for swing and position trading. I'm going to put you on pause here, guys, as we grind sideways, and I'll bring you back. Pause now. Just had a sudden flash there, guys, at 10 a.m. There is some news, but it's Canadian news. Bank of Canada interest rate decision. Normally doesn't do much to the U.S. market, but a little bit of a flurry there when I had you on pause. And now we're back where we were. We'll keep watching. And they raised 25 basis points to 4.75 on the Fed funds, Bank of Canada funds, I should say. I'm about to get stopped out here, guys. Still alive for now. That was very close. This area is definitely being defended here, guys, quite vehemently. Right there. So we need to get taken out there. 596. Requiring a great deal of patience this morning, guys. This is a game of impulse control. Amateur trader would jump out now and just get out with a small profit because they can't take this shaking about. And don't get me wrong, I'm not loving it either, but here we go, guys. Patience may pay off. Need one more push down here. And we're done. Patience paid off. That's the game of impulse control right there. 40 points, guys. Nice way to start the day. First trade of the day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking the like button and for saying hi in the comments. I appreciate you and wish you an amazing day. I'll probably see you a little bit later. Take care now.